well, what can you do? You can do wider shank, but it's too uncomfortable to clench in your mouth. So I was like, this fluent shape of surfboard maybe will be nice. And it all connected together, and somehow people tend to like it.
Niedaleko Pragi, w małej miejscowości Ksisołdow, mieszka gwiazda czeskiego fajkarstwa Martin Ciermak. Razem ze mną odwiedzicie jego pracownię, zagłębicie się w filozofię pracy naszego bohatera i dowiecie się, czym jest sławny na cały świat Surfing Bulldog. Zapraszam na podróż do Czech.
So what did your beginnings in pipe making look like? So it was quite funny because I had one job where I want to stay, and they changed some stuff and they didn't give me the position I wanted after I finished college. So I quit the job because they didn't stand their word. And well, I thought, what will I do? So I had two options. I will find me some occupation, or I will do something for myself. And I always wanted to do something for myself, so that wasn't easy. That wasn't a hard decision for me. So I picked this route, and then was the question, what will I do? And I didn't knew really much anything. So I was maybe 17 or 18, where my friend bought a pipe from his uncle or something, and we smoked the pipe. We, liked the idea of having, some warm wood or something in your hand, and smoke the pipe not for smoking or for nicotine, but just for the. When we were teenagers, it was just for the sake of something strange and different, And then when I got older and older, it has some kind of philosophic, dimension, because smoking the pipe, it takes time. It's a ritual. You will sit back. You need some time for it. You pack the pipe. You prepare the tobacco. Pack the pipe. Light the pipe. Maintain the pipe lid as the way it should be, and then you enjoy. And you have time to think, you have time to, sit back, relax, maybe pour yourself some drink. So some people drink coffee or tea or some alcohol, anything. And all of these things are fine. And back to the question, how I became a pipe maker. So when I had this experience with pipes, I thought, well, maybe I can try to make myself a pipe. So I bought some pre-made kit of briar block and the stem, like this. This is the acrylic stem. So I bought something like this and tried to make myself a pipe with zero tools. It was like, just a drill, and that was basically it, and some sandpapers and rasps. And so I made a pipe. It looked awful, but I still keep it, just as a reminder, because this is the way how you started, and you are always developing. And so this is it. And well, I said I need a workshop to start. So I rented some ugly space, but I'm glad that I found it, because I lived in Prague, in the capital city of Czech Republic, and the rents were expensive for these kind of things, because it's not renting an apartment, it's renting a place where you can make noise and dusty stuff and so on, and it's not easy to get it. So I was happy I found this workshop, and then I need to find some tools, and I didn't know anything about pipes. So I bought me a drill, and I bought me some Dremel and some rasps, and I thought it is it, some polishing wheels and stuff. And it was quite some money, because I was a poor student basically. So I sold my car. I had money for maybe 2 or 3 months to keep me alive and the rent of the flat where I was living. And that was it. So I started making pipes like from nothing. I had zero knowledge. I have zero teachers. So my teacher basically was YouTube, because I am quite an introvert, so I didn't want it to go at any workshops and stuff because I knew they existed, but I thought I will try to learn myself, my way, the thing I want to do as I'm supposed to do, from my experience. So I was learning basically from my own mistakes. It's longer route, it's a more expensive route, it's harder, it takes more time, but I think it's pay off because when I visited some workshops of the other guys making pipes, I was looking at some procedures and I was asking, well, why are you making this like this? And they told me, well, because I was told to, or I was taught to make the things like this. And but it didn't work for me because it doesn't make sense. It was too long. It was too detailed for this kind of stuff, and you can make the details later in the process because when you are shaping the pipes and you are somewhere in, where do I have it? When you are making the pipes and you are shaping and you are somewhere in this kind of where you can where you want to take off this kind of briar, so you just take the fine sandpaper and go like this. You can get into the briar harder because you will make the fine things later. Yeah, so these are the things in the process where you can speed up a little, and it doesn't damage the pipe. It doesn't, hurt the process. It's good for you as a maker because where you can speed up a little, where you need to slow down a little on the contrary. So that's basically it. Well, that's it. Where do I draw inspiration for my pipes and designs? Well, mainly from the photos of another persons on YouTube, Google, Instagram, Facebook. And it's just an inspiration because I don't like to make copies, and I don't like other people making copies of my pipes as well, so I'm not doing this to another people's. So it's just, a shape. So when I started, I made maybe 2, 3, 4 pipes, and then I said, okay, you made all shapes and then I'm done. What else can I do? And it was just 3 pipes. I didn't know shit about it, So, I thought, this is not the way to make each time a different shape, and you're not good at one of those shapes, So I thought I should pick one shape and be good at one shape. So I picked poker shape, which is something like this. This is more advanced, but just the shape, the standing pipe. With the poker pipes, I made like 500, 600, 700 poker pipes, and then I thought, okay, I'm done. I will go to the next shape. And the next shape, I choose bulldog shape, which I saw at my friend in Czech Republic, maker Jan Klouček. He made something like this, the classical bulldog shape, and it's the same shape like Paul Elstedt made and how Manduela is making it now. I thought this is nice because the bulldog shape, it has edges and it has the connection of lines. It's like fluent stuff, and I like these classical designs. And so I made few of these bulldogs. Then I thought, maybe I should come up with my interpretation of the bulldog shape. Well, I did. I found this will be the shape. I came to this over time. I call it the surfing bulldog because of it. This shape is kind of a surfboard. So it's shorter than the original bulldog. It's very, very much wider. It's like an Eskimo, but it's not because still a bulldog because it has a hexagonal shaped shank. So, and the undercut on the bowl, so it's still a bulldog. And people likes it. And I made maybe 800 of these pipes over the time, and people still likes it, and that's fine for me because I still think I can develop this shape even further because there are still little details you can change, and that's the funny part for me because the shape is done, but you can still change the little details, and by the little details you define the shape again and again. So this is fine thing for me. And when people are asking me, what is this made from, the stem? So it's ebonite, and they say, you must buy some, large rods. Well, I do. This is it. This is the ebonite rod. And when I'm making stem for the bulldog like this, I cut it like this. I have this thing, and then I cut little, like shapes in here, and this is like that, and I will make the tenon on it, and then, put it on the pipe and then shape it. So I will keep the pattern which is in here, I will put it on pipe. This is the different color, but you get the idea. Yeah, so that's how it's done. This, what I show you, was my Cermaq pipes brand. They are 100% handmade. That's one point of what I'm doing. And I also have a second brand, which is called Seawolf Pipes. And they look like this. This is the pipe of the year I have right now. This is made of Morta wood and briar ring and acrylic stem. And the Seawolf pipes, they always have pre-made acrylic stem. That's the point why they can be cheaper, because when you're making the pipes, I would say roughly half of the time you spend on the briar when you're working on it. I would say, yeah, half time you spend on the briar and half time you spend on the stem, because when you're making the stem from the rod, it's very, very long way, because this is the rod, yeah, and making the stem out of this one takes time. So that's the point why handmade pipes are more expensive, because it takes a lot more time. And specifically speaking, yeah, this is the Seawolf pipe as well. And now any Seawolf pipe you will see at my shop, it's always the briar part is handmade by me from the briar block, and the stem is always acrylic pre-made. You can get black ones or colored ones like this, but that's the point why these can be half price of my regular pipes, roughly. But this is the point, the briar is taking the same care and same amount of work roughly as my handmaids, but the stem is the difference. So is there something like Czech school in pipe making, or is there something like Czech shape? Well, I think it is. The Czech school of pipe making is, dating long and long ago to the past, to the company. Now it's called the BPK, and it makes pipes on the lower side of the quality and also the price. And they are making pipes, you can get anywhere in the shops or stuff, and these are just the basics. And there's a company called Jirsa, and he's known, I think, also in Germany and maybe also in Poland. And he's something like the BPK, but a little bit higher in quality. But he makes, as far as I know, he makes all the things in-house, including the stems. He's molding the stems, the pre-made stems, by himself. And that's basically it as the factories. And as the makers, there are maybe 6 or 7 full-time pipe makers, as I am. And basically they're all my friends, and we know each other, and we are visiting each other from time to time. But not with all of them, but a few of us. And one thing connecting all the Czech pipe makers, basically all the makers, is the one person, Jan Klouček. He taught or schooled many of these makers in his workshop, because I think he started somewhere in the 90s. He was teaching how to make pipes himself in Italy and in Denmark. He had some friends in there, and he brought Anjuli and Manduela in here for some shows and stuff. And so he schooled some Czech guys who are still working today. And I think Klouček is still working from time to time. He's like part-time, I think, but he still makes pipes. And he's famous for the Ilstedt interpretation of Bulldog, something like this. And yes, so he's the guy standing, I think, behind the Czech pipe maker tradition right now. And that's one thing. And the other thing is, are there any shapes particular in in Czech Republic, famous among the smokers. Well, I think it is. It's called, or what they call it, this is my interpretation of the shape, but what they call it is Czech bulldog, this is not a bulldog, right? The shape, I think, is the author or apple, at least, or maybe tomato, but definitely not a bulldog. This is author, I think, band author, and the bulldog always has edges and typically the undercut and this kind of shape. But I would say this is the most traditional Czech shape. So what is challenge for me in pipe making for the future? Well, I'm making pipes for 10 years now. And as I started with the poker and then the bulldog, so this was my two shapes, and I keep the briar because I'm still buying new and new briar over the time. So, and always I'm picking the best briars I have and put them aside. So I have pretty nice collection of old briar, which is in perfect shape and which is with the perfect grain and stuff. So I'm keep this away, and I will use them later when I have some time to make something more complicated shapes like Michal Revyagin is doing, the fluent lines and shapes with natural briar, and something like complicated blowfishes or something. And these shapes needs time to think, to design, to finish. And because I don't have much time for, or I wouldn't say time, I would say I don't have much, calmness in my mind, because I'm still doing lots of stuff like rebuilding the house and working on other projects and so on. And, the pipe making, it is my passion, but it is also my work. So I need to keep these things balanced. So, and the balance for me is the bulldog, because I think I'm pretty, no, I wouldn't say good at it, but I think I mastered the process. So I know where I might do the things a little bit quicker, where do I need to slow down, and I know how to put things together to look good and how to keep the price also good for the customer. That's maybe an interesting point, because the market now for the pipe makers, for the individuals like me, it works like you finish the pipe and you have two options to sell it. You can sell it straight to the customer, or you can sell it to the dealer. But if let's say my price is 100 units for the pipe, I will sell the pipe for 100 units to the customer. He will pay me 100 and I keep 100. It's absolutely fine for both. It's fair. But when I use the dealer, I'm selling the pipe for 100. I'm not selling it to him for 100. I need to sell him for 50, let's say, and he will sell it for 100. So for some guys, it's okay. For guys who are not online and not don't like to deal with people, it's okay. But it leads to 2 points. First point is you will be bored out of your work because you getting paid half of what you're done, and this is one thing. The other thing is if you are okay with paying half, you're not keeping the quality right. And it's not very fair to the customer if you go the other way, which is keeping your 100 and the dealer adds his 100. So he will sell for 200, right? And in my point of view, this is not fair to the customer, because you still need to deliver the right amount of balance between the quality and the price to the customer. Of course, I can sell this twice as expensive or triple the expensive, but I don't want to, because I'm fine with what I'm getting paid, and I want to be fair to the customer, and I want to give him the best I can do for the price. So has deglobalization changed the pipe culture on the internet or not? Well, in my opinion, it did change it in some way, but not necessarily in a bad way. So the good point I see on it is, individuals, the pipe makers and pipe smokers and people liking the community, they are very much easily now to connect with each other because, through Facebook, Instagram, social stuff, YouTube, they are connected. Each one can be sitting in his room and speaking to a guy on the other end of the world, and that's the fine thing, to keeping your culture, your stuff, your environment, and still be able to communicate with people you wouldn't be able to without the internet. So that's one part of the globalization what is really helping the pipe community. So one more point with the globalization is the darker side, which is, for example, I'm not selling directly to China, to Chinese customers. I have just one dealer in China, and that would be, contrary to what I said about dealers, but not in this case, because the China is very much different market, and I'm not selling directly to the Chinese customers. So the dealer makes his own market in China, and it's his thing. I'm communicating with him, and it's fine for both of us. And the thing is, in China, I found a few copies of my pipes which look identically almost from this point of view as you see it. They look like this. And it had my signature, and it said it was made by me, but it wasn't. So I found copies of my pipes in China, and I found the guy who is selling the pipes. Well, I contacted him and I said, hey, I am the guy who made these pipes, and these you are selling, those are copies, I didn't make them. And he said, well, but you should be honored, because I am making copies of your pipes, that means you're good, And I said, okay, well, that's your point of view, but you're using, my concept, my name to sell the pipes. You are fooling the customers. You're telling the customers I made the pipe, but I didn't. And funny thing was that the copies were higher priced than my pipes, for one thing. And the other thing was the details. Because you can make something look like something, but if you don't have the expertise and the long process behind you, you couldn't make it to look exactly like you are making it. Yeah, so it ruins your brand like this. But I'm fine with copies, because the people who are copying your work, they are copying the things you have done in the past, but they can't copy what you will do next. So whatever wants to make copies, do. No worries. My work is my hobby. That's the point, because you should be making money out of something you like. Because if you're not doing what you like, then what do you do it for? Like just for money? It's nonsense, So yeah, I make pipes for a living, but also because I like to make pipes. I like to make certain pipes and certain shapes, and it's one big upside of the social media for me, because I can do just the thing I want. Because if anyone asks me for, I don't know, Sphinx shape or anything I don't like to do, I just want, because I can do the stuff I want. I know I can make some nice bulldogs for someone, and I can always find people who wants this kind of pipe, and he will come to me and I can sell it straight to them. And this is the way how I can keep my passion in pipes, because I'm making just the pipes I want to do.